Hello everyone, welcome to another week of the Sydney Real Estate Highlights. This is Peter Lee. We are brought you this from Plus Agency's headquarters in 418 Victoria Avenue, Chatswood. It's been another week of lockdown. Sydney has extended the lockdown for a longer period of time, and a lot of us, unfortunately, have to stay at home for the time being. And then travel is very restricted. There's very few people on the street, and open for inspections and group auctions with actual attendance has been limited and also just banned basically, but we can still do one-on-one private appointments. And despite all that, with private appointments and online auctions, where in general wouldn't achieve the very good results, now actually in this market has shown amazing results. This week we're going to share you 8 news. If you like our channel, if you want to understand Sydney real estate news in about just within 10 minutes, almost around 10 minutes every week, please make sure you like, subscribe, and forward our channel, our videos to your friends and family. Thank you so much. Let's get things started. First one, our dear actor, or actress, Natalie Portman, continues search for Australian home. Ever since the COVID happened, Australia has become a very well known places for Hollywood stars. Starting from people who are originally from Australia, like Hugh Jackman, Nicole Kidman, and our beloved Song. They all have homes in Sydney. They all have homes in Australia, and now more and more Hollywood start to see Australian real estate as a prime state, so they are all moving into Sydney or trying to find a pad in here. Natalie Portman is one of them, and then she will definitely not be the last of them. She's been looking for places to in a really beautiful regional area for a long time, and it looks like her search is coming to an end. As soon as she bought something, we will let everyone know. Alright, next one. Sydney lockdown will be challenging for home buyers due to fewer available properties. So a lot of times, especially for last lockdown, which happens in 2020, right? When the property start to get locked down, people really worried about the prices going down. This time, people worry about not be able to get anything. As you can see, the clearance rate is really high. Close 76% auction that was scheduled producing a sale coming from CoreLogic. The median house price sold at auction was nearly $1.6 million, and top sales came in at over $5 million. There are around 65% mark historically around this time of the year. However, even with the lockdown, the clearance rate for auction was still near 80%. So this is absolutely a crazy market. The auctioneer learned how to do it online, and then people learn how to do it online as well. So even though the number of auctions has been dropped, however, the property that was on the market, still whatever that's being sold are still being sold at very good prices. And 307 of them was actually sold prior to auction for the 660 properties that hasn't been withdrawn from the market. So I think what's important is line here. It is looking more like the lockdown will be a circuit breaker for the market. There will be less sale activity, but the market is not going to go backwards. So if you are trying to get into the market, lockdown is still a good time period for you to come in, negotiate some deals with the vendor, but it doesn't look like it's going to drag it down into the old days where the price is going to go into a crash, at least not at the moment. Alright, next one. Mixed use apartment block in Manly sells at online auction. So online auction has become very popular. People are started getting used to buying things on online auction. This particular apartment block with a commercial on the bottom at 37 Darley Road in Manly has sold for $5.01 million on the online auction. What a crazy prices. And you can see this is actually a very narrow apartment block with only one property is on the front, and then there's a bit of a commercial on the bottom, and then but people are still trying to get it. And this particular property, look at the price point. According to CoreLogic, the property last traded in 2013 for $1.9 million, and now it's sold for $5.01 million. and this is how much money you make in Sydney real estate. Alright, Queenscliff apartment sales in 9 days, setting new suburb record. This is absolutely amazing. One apartment. People always talk about, so the other one you say is the apartment block, there's redevelopment potential, this and that. Well, even Ocean View apartments never actually back down from capital gain game. This is another very good example, located at number 5 Pavilion Street in Queenscliff. This particular property has been sold for $6.6 million after just 9 days released onto the market. It's got a beautiful ocean view, as you can see, but for apartments in Queenscliff, this is absolutely amazing results. But nonetheless, the finishes are really it's stunning kitchen. There's nothing you can pick. This is the perfect blend of the modernness and the ocean views. And it looks like there's gonna be more and more of these properties on the market that's being sold at an incredible price. Keep watching the channel, we'll share all of them with you. Upper North Shore. So Upper North Shore has been really popular. As we can know, we talk about Sydney clearance rate, which is about 76%, and looks like now with the lockdown, auction restrictions, Upper North Shore has a crazy 96% auction clearance rate, even better than 92% clearance rate from the week before the lockdown. Before we can do normal opens, before we can do normal auctions. This is absolutely insane now. I think people are really trying to get in there to get a property for themselves. People are really trying to get in there to making sure that this is something that this is some time they can take advantage of to getting, whether it's new or old. And Pimble at 23 Hope Street in Pimble, this is another big sale that was happening, and we're going to touch base on that later on as well. Alright, Sydney auctions. Petersham townhouses sells to young family for $142,000 over the reserve. Even during lockdown, even during the online auction, people are still buying them like crazy. A townhouse in Petersham at Belgrave Street has achieved amazing $1.412 million result, which is $142,000 over the reserve. And it's not really a big townhouse. When you talk about townhouse, you think it's about multiple levels, really nice view. This is not. This is just more like a duplex thing, I think. With a small, narrow yard, and then our auctioneer is working really hard to bring it online. And this is sold and sold at a very good price. And that's Inner West. And talking about Inner West, this week Inner West is really smashing the records. This one, Fairfax family has set a new Inner West benchmark after $15 million Belmain East deal. So this particular home is in Belmain East. It is a record for Inner West at $15 million. Normally this price point, you only hear them in Lower North Shore, in Eastern Suburb, but now in Inner West, you still have $15 million sale now. This is absolutely amazing. House is beautiful, has got Harbour Bridge view, infinity pool, a very nice lounge, brand new kitchen, commercial grade. You can see the finishes, the view is top grade, but we're talking about $15 million in the Inner West, which before people wouldn't even think of that. Now it's actually happening. Alright, last news of the week. Iconic Roselle home, the Greece sells for $6.75 million, breaking suburb record. So Roselle is just right next to Belmain. This is obviously not as new as the other one, but it does have its own charm with the curved rooftop and then the fireplace, a blend with the historical feeling with the new sort of finishes. And this is this amazing result at $6.75 million, which is also another Lower North Shore prices, or 2 years ago Eastern Suburb prices, now happening in Roselle. So it looks like the circle continues, where it starts from the east, goes to the north, and now goes to the Inner West. So if you have a property in the Inner West, good luck. This is your turn now. After the lockdown, I think things will go back even harder and the prices will become even stronger. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Peter Lee. I'll see you next week. Thank you.